Excited ba tayo dyan? Pa-heart-heart naman? Or say 2 for the excitement. Ano? Excited ba tayo? Excited ba tayo? So yes, paki-type yung number 2. Kasi ngayon, yung pangalawang speaker natin, grabe. Mai-inspire kayo kasi grabe talaga. First time ko siya na-meet in the Philippines, di ba? Nakita ko talaga kung gaano ka-big yung heart niya tumulong sa mga distributors, sa mga downlines siya in the Philippines with a big heart, no? Big heart na gusto niyang i-support yung Philippines. Grabe. By background, no? Mr. Lee graduated from Taiwan and worked as a professional civil engineer. Di ba si Ma'am Isay is engineer din, civil engineer, and become the earliest batch of millionaire in Elken Global. Wow! Napaka-aga niya naging milyonaryo sa Elken Global. And we'll share the 5 Ps and why he becomes successful in this kind of business. Wow, siya po yung pinakamaaga naging milyonaryo sa Elken Global at ngayon, i-share niya paano niya nagawa ang 5 PS, di ba? Paano siya naging successful in this business. So kung may pen ka, you have a pen, you have a ball pen, dapat may pen, may notebook, no? Sulat mo, pakinggan mo, i-absorb mo, kung may kausap ka, sabihin mo, manahimik ka muna. You have to listen, you have to stay focused, absorb mo kasi ito yung solusyon, paano natin magawa ang Elken opportunity, paano tayo maging millionaire sa Elken Global. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Malaysia, our very own President, Mr. Lee! Palakpak po tayo! Ayan.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Eden. Thank you, everyone. Hello, my dearest Elken fellow. How are you? Good Elken morning. Nice to see you again. Michelle, Eden, can you hear me?
Yes, can hear, Mr. Lee.
Good, good, good. It's good, it's good. Good Elken morning to everyone. How are you feeling today? I hope you all are well and staying safe and healthy. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to send my heartiest congratulations to every one of you who has already achieved your higher rank in the past CV, and also for those who has already qualified or you are qualifying for the upcoming EDAS. Congratulations to you, because you guys, you know that you guys already give me a lot of inspiration. You give me a lot of inspiration, and then you inspire me a lot, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic time. It's a very tough time for everybody now, but that was a really awesome. You guys did that very well. I think you deserve a round of the big applause. Give yourself a big applause. Well, now yes, I see you, yes. Thank you for your cooperation. Well, now I would like to take this opportunity to thank our company management, especially our Senior Vice President, Ms. Pang, for giving me such a wonderful chance to do sharing with you guys in this evening. So, and at the same time, I also would like to take opportunity to thank my my dearest upline for teaching me and guiding me on the right path for the past 2 decades. I say again, for the past 2 decades, it would be impossible to count all the way that the wonderful couple have helped me in my career for the past 20 over years. And my wife and I will always be grateful for their support, and will be very grateful for their kindness. And they are none other than my senior upline, my super mentor, Mr. and Mrs. Francicia. Thank you. Okay, now let's move to the topic for this evening. But I need a second. Let me share the PowerPoint on me. All right, just a while. All right, this one. Just a minute, right? Okay. Oh. I have to enlarge this.
Mr. Lee, you can click the okay.
Yeah. Can
Right now.
does it work? Yeah.
Can see now.
Oh, okay, good. So this is a main topic for this evening, 5-man principle. But there are a few questions here before we start the discussion, right? See, let's see the question number 1, all right? And some of the people that will ask this question, just like me before. What causes a network marketing to become unstable and short-lived? Some people, they will ask this. And just like me, you know, as a professional engineer previously, then I believe that this question, you know, when they're asking this, I think just like me and so many people, they has the same doubt as me before, just I mentioned, okay? And what I have found in the past 2 decades was that it's all about the characteristic of the human being. I mean, the human nature, all right? It's about the human nature, okay? It's regarding to what we are behaving, right? Sometimes some people, they have always insist on their old thinking. They maintain their old thinking that actually hold them back from moving forward in their life. And this is a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a problem. But the worst thing is that they never know all these things keep them stuck in a negative way. And there's a totally doesn't help, you know, it's a totally doesn't help in their business or even in their life at all. So this is the reason, and that's why the business of them will become unstable and short-lived. So I found the reason, the main reason why this happened. Yeah, all this is because all these kind of people, they refuse to change their mindset. They refuse to change their attitude. So the other thing is about, there's another type of the people, they are always come up with new idea. They always come up with new strategy that they would leave their idea and the strategy in their mind for someday in future. Okay, and this someday in future, very sarcastic, huh? My brother and sister, very sarcastic. This someday in future has never come true. Has never come true because there is no action. No action has been taken on that kind of idea, and no action has been taken on the top of that so-called strategy. It's good strategy, they call. It's so hilarious. And so how can we expect, with this kind of attitude, how can we expect a stable and a long-term business? Is it possible? I don't think so. And if you think this is possible, I think this is very ridiculous, right? Let's see the question number 2 for you and I here. Why some distributors find the business so troublesome? Seriously? What do you think about this? Do you think this business is so troublesome? Do you agree with this? Yes or no? Whatever it is, but you get it. You see, but for me, I myself, according to my experience, based on my experience, I would share that I myself never treat this business as a very troublesome business, but it is a most challenging business that we may need. Sometimes we may need to spend some time of us to solve the problem of our customers, or to solve the problem of our downline in terms of maybe complaint, maybe in terms of the product knowledge, maybe in terms of the customer satisfaction, and blah, blah, blah. And I found that my job in this business in Elken Global is just to find a solution out, to find a way out, or to resolve all these related issues I mentioned just now. I always remember that my upline, my Superman to always teach me that just focusing everything on the positive way. And to be honest, I totally agree with my super mentor, because my experiences in the past 2 decades also told me that there is a very few issue cannot be fixed if we approach the issue with calmly and rationally and patiently. I guarantee, if you can treat your problem, you can treat your business with calmly and patiently, it would be a troublesome business. This I can guarantee to everybody of you. Okay. Now let's see the question number 3. Why does the teamwork suddenly lose its fighting spirit? Okay. Now it's so cute here. I believe you all understand this. There's what they call negative vibes are contagious, right? I think you agree with me. Just imagine, sometimes when we visit a house, visit a friend who is having a very difficult time. During the time they're facing the problem, we just visit your friend, okay? And then regardless of how we feel that day, okay, we're going into their house, and then we probably will leave the house with a kind of discouraged, correct? So you and I may feel very upset or depressed on the way back. Right? All this happen. Why all this happen? All this happen because all that negative things or that negative news we have heard from our friends, it is contagious. They are contagious. It is so easy. Normally the negative thing is very easy to spread and affect others. And that's why I always tell my leaders, and I will telling my downline to stay away. Just stay away from those negative people who is intending to affect you, in a very, sometimes they're trying to kill your network. You don't know, but this is their purpose, They will ruin your life, especially now, ladies and gentlemen, especially now we're living in a digital era. We are living in a digital world. And don't forget, I will suggest everyone, don't forget to unfollow or unfriend those who are actually very negative. Do our best to avoid those negative people and try to avoid the negative effect of the social media as well. And what we need to do, we just need to, to choose our right attitude and just refocus. I say again, refocus your thought, and then choose to behave more productively. Just like Isai show everybody, you see the photo shown by Isai just now? Okay. Now, question number 4. Why some successful leaders still complain about their inadequate monetary return? Okay. This is very interesting. Okay, let me make it clear now. Usually, when the time we believe that we are rich, then we will spend accordingly, correct? So we live in a high cost of living area in a nice house. And someone will drive a very expensive car, an imported car. And it's so easy for everybody here to understand, right? We spend that because we can. And then we did that because we could. All the things that happened because we had a high income, ladies and gentlemen, we had the high income that can support that level of the spending in our life. So we spend the money. Okay. So therefore we should not, we should stop complaining. We should stop complaining immediately and don't be puzzled. This is nothing wrong with our business. It is something wrong with the mindset of us. Okay. I say again, it is nothing wrong with our business. It is something to do with our mindset. So don't be puzzled. It is so important for every one of us. Be fair. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, be fair. We must be fair to our business and make sure our job is to make more, to increase, to enhance our earning, our profit, and then continue to enjoy the high quality life of us. So simple. So question number 5, the next. Okay, let's see. Why some senior leaders suffer irrevocable damage to their family relationship? Okay, I got a lot of experience on this. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be a wake-up call to every one of us. All right, this could be a wake-up call of us. Normally, my brother, sister, normally when the couple, they decide to separate because they have gone apart. When the time they decided to separate because they have gone apart. So we just try to imagine that when a couple, when the husband getting more and more in the business issue, and the other half of him, the wife, getting more and more in the children, and getting more and more related to the household or families. and doubt, I sure this couple will live in a very different life. And they due to, because they're lacking of the communication. And then eventually they sure will get divorced. That's why I would suggest to every one of us that we just need to convince, another half of us, maybe your husband, maybe your wife, for joining in our business in this EKG platform together and to work hard together in order to spend more time together for getting more stronger bonding and a more better understanding within both of the husband and the wife during the journey of this business. In fact, I'm speaking this from my own experience. You know what? My wife and I have been working together in Elken for more than 22 years. 22 years. I say again, I repeat, 22 years. It's not easy, right? So, you know what? My wife and I, we are getting along very well until today. To be honest, we are very, we are very sincere. We are being very sincere to each other. And this is not a psychological manipulation. I say, this is not a psychological manipulation. This is the real thing. This is a real system I learned. We learn from Elken. We learn from Elken culture. We learn from Elken family. So we treat each other sincere. We got no problem for 22 years and for the next coming 10 years and the coming 22 years even. All right? Now, there's so many whys, but the answer of this question all lie in our intentional violation of the 5 taboos in this network marketing. So-called 5 taboo is a 5 prohibition in this network marketing. But in Elken, we call this is a 5 main principle. What are there? What are the 5 main principles? Now, let's move to it. Number 1, discuss new idea with our upline first. Number 2, do not disseminate negative talk down the lines. Number 3, do not disrupt relationship among upline, sideline, and also the downline, right? What about number 4? It is do not get involved in the monetary disputes, okay? Number 5, do not get involved in unhealthy relationship. All right, now let's just move and discuss it more deeper, one by one, all right? Number 1, let's say, discuss new idea with the upline first. So what are the good ideas, actually? What do we have? Normally, when the time we start doing this business, what kind of idea, what kind of good idea we have when the time we start doing this, right? Let's say, it is, okay, number 1, people like to advertise in the newspaper. Number 2, nice manipulation. And by following their own idea, do the arrangement of the network by their own idea. It's not right, all right? Number 3, set up a counter for sales, product sales, and also set up, even establish a shop, okay? We ran a shop and for doing the business. And number 5, conduct home party during the celebration. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, don't get me wrong. And then I'm not here to kill your creativity. Of course, you are allowed to use many kind of the marketing tools. For example, you can use a Facebook, of course, no problem. You can use the WhatsApp. You can use the lines. You can use the WeChat, anything social media to increase your product sales and also to enhance the number of the recruitment of you. It's nothing wrong, okay? I also know that the social media the advertisement, okay, in the social media nowadays is the one of the quickest. Now is one of the most effective way to connect with your target market. I know that. But for me, my advice to you is that just reaching out to your upline, even to your upline. I mean, your super upline. I mean, your upline is successful, right? And discuss with your upline on the creative idea you have in your mind before doing anything. I mean, before you're doing anything, you start to do, to execute your good idea, please stop first and then find your upline and talk to them, okay? This, because can save a lot of time of you and even can save a lot of energy of you for making the same if your upline make this mistake before, because they have the experience, right? So please just bear in mind that if you don't want to waste your time, you just reach out to your upline and then talk to your upline for your so-called good idea, because their opinion and the experiences, I believe that their opinion, your upline opinion and the experiences will be very, very helpful for every one of you, all right? Now, what are the right method we should have for this principle number one, all right? Number one, this is be teachable, all right? Which is meaning that be humble, all right? Be humble or down our pride. Down our pride is one of the ladder to success in this business. Please remember this. It's a very, this is a very key factor to success in EKG. Please be humble and down our pride. I know that maybe you are engineer, maybe you are architect, maybe you are working as accountant, maybe you are working as a lawyer, whatever who you are, okay? I don't care. But if you're doing or you start doing this business, please just remember this. Be humble and be teachable. This is a key factor to success. I say again, this is a key factor. It's one of the ladder to success in this EKG. Okay. Number two, follow the system education. We just master the filing system. In fact, we are having a very perfect system education that, what I know, according to my information, I know a lot of competitor, the outsider, they admire for our perfect system education. Since the thing happened like this, you and I, we are acting as a family member of the EKG. Why not we just follow exactly? Why not we just follow exactly, act fully the system education where we will gain the basic skill, where we can learn the professional knowledges about this business for the duplication job in future. Why not, right? Number three, 100% duplication. We must learn as much as we can, as much as we can from the upline, and just pass it down as much as we can to downline. And don't ever be silly, okay? To filter out what we had learned from the system education, or to filter out what we have learned from our upline. If you filter up something you learn and then mix up with your own, it could be a big problem, all right? It could be a big problem. Now, what is the number four? Leverage. Leverage is the key factor to success. It's one of the key factors to success. Leverage by using rules ABC. I believe that some of you know that rules ABC, right? Which is all about the borrow power, which is all about the borrow power from the tools and the resources of the network or the resources of the company management to maximize. The purpose is just to maximize our earning and to maximize our efforts. I'm here to, inform you all that, okay, I found that, okay, during my past 20 years, many people, they fail to do this, number four, properly, so that they only have, the lower rate of the success when it comes to the closing. They cannot fulfill this, number 4, so they can face another big problem of them. It's just in front of them. All right? So please don't ignore this leverage. Okay, this is especially remember when you know the rules ABC, you know how to utilize or you know how to manipulate the rules ABC. I believe that the most of the networker, they will tell you that this is the most important rules in this network marketing business, right? Okay, now number 2, do not disseminate negative thought down the line. Okay, I think just now we mentioned about this negativity are contagious. So no matter what we are selling, a service, or we are selling a product, okay, any product, it is true that you will feel some negativity. But whenever we have this kind of situation, please be advised that you should stay calm. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, you should stay calm, okay? And try to solve it with your upline or your senior upline, or even with the PIC of the company. I believe that, I always believe that your upline, the PIC of the company, all these people, they are very willing to help us in any time, anywhere. But remember, we should not talk negative to the downline. Of course, I know that this is there's no company, there's no upline is 100% perfect, but they are absolutely, I mean, your upline and the PIC of the company, they are absolutely is the right person whom we need to talk to. And just bear in mind that never complain and criticize our upline, and never complain and never criticize our company in front of our network. Because this, if this happens, this will cause a permanent damage. If you do this, if you don't believe me, you do this, I guarantee that you are throwing your life away. Trust me, please don't do it, all right? Now, can you, because my battery of the computer, I think is flat, huh? Okay, just give me a second. Let me plug in the cable.
We're waiting for Mr. Lee, no?
Yeah.
Comment
Yeah.
naman.
Okay, done. Sorry about that, because my battery flat. Okay, is that okay? Now we come back, okay. Let's see, number 3, do not disrupt the relationship among the upline and downline and sideline, huh? Okay, let's see what we have. What do we have now? See, if we abuse of the relationship between upline and sideline, I think it definitely will cause, create the problem among these people. You see the downline, upline, and sideline, okay? Will cause a lot of problem between those people, and then those people get confused. It will make this kind of, all these people get afraid, and make this kind all these people get angry, and make all these people get trapped. All right. So, some people, they are, I know, their habit is making complaint and showing their discontentment always. In Malaysia and Singapore, for this kind of people, we always call them as a complaint king or complaint queen, because they are always just complaining at all times and never give any constructive comment in their life. Okay, And some of them, they're just taking the things for granted. Okay. These kind of people, they always take the advantage from someone, you know, and never appreciate to someone who cares for them. I don't know why, but this is your habit. All right. And then they always treat the upline as a delivery boy. Okay. Oh, this is a very bad. Never treat our upline as a delivery boy. This is wrong. All right. Now, from the first day I joined Elken, my upline talked to me. He said to me that we got three things we don't need, or we don't even, it's not necessary for us to discuss with our downline. They are religion, politics, and gossip. Especially, don't talk badly about someone in the network. Don't talk badly about someone in the network. Right? Okay, my super mentor told me that. He said, please keep away from this kind of the behavior. And because what? All this behavior can cause a lot of misunderstanding in between of the people relationship. All right. So I remember from the first day I joined Elken, my Sifu, my upline, my mentor told me that. So I remember until today. Okay. Last one is no cross sponsoring. Okay. I think many of you know that cross sponsoring is a very sensitive issue. Cross sponsoring is a very sensitive issue. Anyway, not only in our company, everywhere. But in EKG, cross sponsoring is strictly prohibited. You know, the company management, they will even, they will suspend or even to terminate the membership of anyone who has engaged in cross-sponsoring activity. Because I was one of the the DEC, Discipline Enforcement Committee member. So I know the real case happened before. Just make ourselves, just try to avoid from this, all this, I say this is unwanted cases. Just try to avoid ourselves from this, right? Let's see the next. Okay, this is the right attitude we need to, okay, for this principle number 3, right? Number 1, key upline. Upline is your key resource, brother and sister. I think you agree with me. We need to treat our upline as an advisor. And we also need to treat our upline as a consultant, of course, because we need a lot of advices from our upline. Trust me, if we are having a good relationship, with the upline, I believe that most of the upline, they sure can help us to shorten the learning curve and to help us to expedite our success in this business. And this is, for me, this is the fastest way to reduce our mistake in doing this business. I don't know whether you agree with me, but I hope you understand this. This is the fastest way to reduce our mistake. So the next is 100% responsible person, right? Be responsible for your own business. And this is not your upline responsibility. I think many people running this business under the illusion that they think there's something else will determine their success. Ladies and gentlemen, for me, that is a nonsense. There's a nonsense. Actually, the only determining factor in EKG success is who you are look at in the mirror every morning. I repeat, the only determining factor in EKG success is who you are look at in the mirror every morning. Because this business is not your upline's responsibility. And this business is not your company's responsibility. And this business actually is belong to your own responsibility. And some more, this is a 100% your own responsibility. So nobody else, okay? You are the only one who need to take care of your own business. And you are the only one you need to responsible for your own business, right? Now we talk about principle number 4. Do not get involved in the monetary dispute. I think it is very clear for everyone to understand that network marketing MLM is a pay and collect business. It's a kind of pay and collect business. Anything we want to buy from the company, anything we want to buy even from the upline, we just pay the money and just collect the product, right? It is so simple and not difficult to understand, yeah? So what are the right attitude for this principle number 4? Now, this is very important. Number 1, this is my business attitude, as we mentioned just now. Number 2, time investment, which is meaning that we need to spend some time of us for doing this business. You know, you have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice some time of you. Okay, maybe the time of your playing badminton, the time of your watching movie. You have to sacrifice some time of you. You know. Okay. And number 3, monetary investment. Of course, we need to spend small capital of the, to explore this business. Without money, I don't think you can operate this business. I don't think so. But it's just a small capital, especially EKG business, all right? Just a small capital, you can start anytime this business, all right? Number 4, treat this as our own business. Now, I put it very simple now, every brother and sister. With this principle number 4, the money issue, my point of view is that just never mess with the people's money. Never. Right? Never mess up with the people's money. When the people have given their money to me or to us, just remember that we are only acting as intermediary or acting as a caretaker for that money. Therefore, we have to make sure the money we receive on behalf of the company, or we have to make sure the money we have received on behalf of the stockist must go back to the company or must go back to the stockist bank account immediately. And if the money is for the event ticket, if the money is for the Elken product, then we should make sure we can deliver the ticket. We should make sure we can deliver the product in time to our customer or to our downline, and make sure the money is rightfully used for that purpose it is intended for. Please remember this. Don't ever to keep the money in your pocket for too long. Huh? Don't ever to keep the money in your pocket for too long, because it's very dangerous, my brother and sister. When you keep the money in your own pocket, the money will spread the wind, you know, and fly away like a bird. Trust me, the money will fly away. And then when the thing happens, you will cry for the money. Huh? I told Eden, when the time you're crying for your money, instead of you crying for the Argentina. Okay. Last principle, but not least. Do not get involved in the unhealthy relationship. For the Philippine market, it has been more than, I think, 2 years, 2 years plus. Is that correct? I think it has been more than 2 years plus, about there. I think you all can feel that. I think you all can feel that. Being in Elken today is like being in a happy and warm family. Do you agree? If you agree, please type 1. All right? Because as an Elken and as an Elken leaders, as you're here, we help each other. And we conduct the meeting, we conduct the activity together, just like now, what we're doing now. And we even go traveling together. We'll be going to Dubai, correct? We'll be going to Osaka. So we seriously don't want to have anybody come and destroy this stable, to destroy this harmonious environment, which is built by every one of us in this room. So it is so important for every one of us to respect our family value, to even to maintain the more appropriate conduct while we're dealing with anyone's spouse, or while we were dealing with anyone's girlfriend or anyone's boyfriend in the group, because this is quite sensitive sometimes. And anyone, I mean, we just never be the home dragger. You know, you understand me? Don't ever to be the home dragger in the network. And because with all this effort, we want to build up what? We want to build up this. We want to build up the healthy family. We want to build up the healthy living. We want to build up a healthy life. Now, last but not least, on this, remember, if we always follow exactly these 5 principles, it will minimize the number of disputes by 80%, even more than this, resulting in extra 80% of you, of me, to explore our business growth. So is this good? See? Isn't it? So in conclusion, all right, for this topic, I myself, I hope you all can, we all can work hard together and keep on possessing and passing down all this good tradition and all this good culture of Elken for generation, and continue to be successful in EKG. All right. Thank you, everyone. I hope you take care of yourself. Stay strong and cohesive. Now I pass it back to Eden. Eden, thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you.
Lee. Wow,
thank you.
Grabe. We are so amazed with the system that you teach us. No, my nose is bleeding because I'm from Philippines. But anyways, let's say thank you, Mr. Lee. Just press 11111 / Mr. Lee. Oh, diba? So we learned a lot from the 5 main principles, diba? I take note everything what you said, and of course, I will transfer this to my team, to my leaders, to my downline, because this is the best 5 main principles to have a big organization, and at the same time, to be the millionaire in Elken Global. Ayan. So marami pa tayong natutunan, diba? So kung marami tayong natutunan, let's say, thank you so much, Mr. Lee. Ayan. So, grabe talaga. Pag kay Elken Global, sa produkto, everything is perfect. In terms of income, everything is perfect. In terms of system education, everything is perfect. So, wala ka nang hahanapin, kundi kay Elken Global lang. Ayan. So, we are so blessed. Kaya nga talaga, I said, talaga kanina, while I'm listening to Mr. Lee, I'm so blessed. I hear this because it reminds us how to do the proper to build our organization, and of course to teach our downlines. Of course, let's say also thank you to Diamond Ma'am Izay Maranan. Grabe, di ba? Old engineer in the house. Grabe. The powerful woman and the powerful man. Di ba? Unite together. Unite together. We have a step like that. Ayan. So, thank you so much, Mr. Lee. And thank you so much, Diamond Ma'am Izay Maranan. Of course, I would like to congratulate, no? And eto po, grabe. ma-amaze kayo sa produkto na ito kasi I take this. Grabe, marami po kayong maririnig bukas sa sharing ko about the El Marino Yang, our speaker. No other than the younger face, di ba? Doc Andrew from Malaysia. Ayan, so it's June 15, Tuesday, alas 7 ng gabi. Sa Dubai, alas 3 ng gabi, hapon. Kung may kaibigan ka sa Dubai, sabihin mo mag-attend ka dito kasi ang pag-uusapan, paano tayo babata, becoming younger and younger and younger and younger, no? But the income is bigger and bigger and bigger. Ayan, Doc Andrew Chua, our speaker for tomorrow. It's June 15, 7 p.m. Philippines time, 3 p.m. Dubai time. And of course, Health and Freedom, Doc Jane Untoy, grabe, one of our great diamond speaker from the Philippines na napaka-inspiring. So, mark your calendar. The next Zoom is Doc Untoy. And of course, we have another speaker from Malaysia, Sister, what's this? Idurati Santosa. I'm sorry, sister, I cannot read properly. So, very inspiring story. Also, a great leader in Elken Global, diba? You must attend. That is June 16, Wednesday, same time. And of course, Health and Freedom. Ayan, may health ka na, may freedom ka pa. Kalan yan, June 17, Thursday. Of course, our mentor, our great mentor, our amazing mentor, Diamond, Josephine Chong from Malaysia. And wow, another doctor, diba? Dr. Julie Beth Barameda, one-star, I think one-star director, two-star director. Ayan, so mark your calendar. This is our big event. Bukas po, let's talk about beauty. And Wednesday, let's talk about health and freedom. And of course, Thursday, it's also Health and Freedom with our amazing mentor, Josephine Chong. Ayan, di ba nakaka-excite? Sa Elken Global, marami tayong pag-uusapan. Ayan. So I would like also to congratulate our winner for this event. Wow, palakpakan po natin. Ayan, Health and Freedom, June 14, winners. Rowena Sanchez, invited by Emma Raneta. Magaling talaga ito mag-invite si Ma'am Emma Raneta. Margaret Yao, invited by, wow, congratulations, two-star director, Ma'am Lenny Lorenzo, napakasipag, and Emma Cabrera Caringal, of course, Ma'am Emma Raneta again, ayan, and Marlinda Calventes, of course, Ma'am Edel. Ayan, congratulations po to all the winners, di ba? Nag-attend ka na, kumita ka pa, natuto ka pa, nanalo ka pa. Saan ka pa? Sa Elken Global lang. Ayan. So what's next? Ayan. So ano pang pag-usapan natin? Wala na ba, Ma'am Michelle? Ayan. So thank you so much for attending this event. No, grabe, napakadami nating natutunan. So don't waste the learning. Start sharing, do the leverage, share the learning from your downlines, from your team. Let's go Elken Global to the world, and thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.
Yeah, before we leave, can we ask everyone to open their camera naman po so we can have a group photo yan? Na-excite ng ating host, no?
I forgot. I'm just excited to drink water.
Yeah.
Please open your camera for the photo pic. Open your camera.
Thank you, Ma'am Eden. Thank you, Ma'am Isay. And also to our President, Mr. Lee. So everyone po, pa-open naman yung inyong mga camera. Yan. Okay.